In order to fully understand the Warringah Council's award-winning mongrel behaviour, you have to understand the MLAK system. MLAK stands for Master Locksmiths Access Key. The Master Locksmiths Association of Australia sell and supply unique locks and keys for disabled toilets. You can only purchase a Master Locksmith Access Key from members of the Master Locksmith Association of Australia. The stated intention of the MLAK system is to allow people with disabilities after-hour access to disabled toilets. Another intended use of the MLAK system is to allow disabled toilets threatened by vandalism to be protected. It is also intended that all operators of the MLAK system must provide an alternative means of access to locked disabled toilets. The MLAK system was never intended to deny people with disabilities access to disabled toilets. It is meant to be a voluntary, optional system, essentially to allow after-hours access to improve the quality of life for people with disabilities. The MLAK system mainly operates in New South Wales. It is not a national system, as falsely claimed by the Master Locksmiths Association of Australia. The MLAK system has been largely rejected or ignored everywhere else in Australia. Interstate and overseas tourists with disabilities to Sydney have never heard of the MLAK system. Tourists with disabilities to Sydney are routinely denied access to MLAK-controlled disabled toilets by operators like the Warringah Council by the misuse and abuse of the MLAK system. When you compare the intended use of the MLAK system with the actual use and abuse by a mongrel operator like the Warringah Council, you see the award-winning arch-bastardry of the Warringah Council shine through. Whilst promising greater access to disabled toilets via the MLAK system, the Warringah Council abuses and misuses the MLAK system to in fact deny access. The Warringah Council fails to comply with the MLAK Code of Practice. The Warringah Council has removed privacy latches, contrary to the MLAK Code of Practice. The Warringah Council has removed all signage on disabled toilets, contrary to the MLAK Code of Practice. The Warringah Council refuses to provide an alternative means of access to those people with disabilities who do not have a Master Locksmith Access Key, contrary to the MLAK Code of Practice. The Warringah Council claimed the disabled toilets were locked because of the threat of vandalism. This is a lie. The Warringah Council's abuse and misuse of the MLAK system has made toilet accidents inevitable and unavoidable. They have created a public health risk. They want people with disabilities to feel very unwelcome. The Warringah Council treats people with disabilities as less than human. This is Mongrel Genus. This is the Warringah Council.